Okay, dope. Episode 12 of the Blake Chancey podcast. Stoked to have AJ Vera on today. We met kind of through another YouTube mastermind group. It's our first time meeting. Nice to meet you, bro. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. This is such a great studio setup, man.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a vibe. Like, I literally try to spend as much time as possible in here every single day just because it's fun. You know, you got all the custom lights in here, and I just love a blacked out room like this. It's just the perfect little studio for filming.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's a very, very great looking room. And yeah, it looks great on camera too. Like when you asked me to be on the pod, like I watched a couple of your episodes. I saw the one with Drew.
Yeah.
Or I think he's episode, I don't know, one of the early ones or something like that. I was like, oh yeah, this looks good. And then Drew posted some of those as shorts for his Instagram page. So I was like, oh yeah, this looks good.
Yeah, so it's cool. Like I didn't even really think about the clipping aspect of it. Because it's like with the setup here, it's so easy. I just record the episode. I go on my computer. I cut out the start before I do the intro, cut out anything after the fact if I forget to hit stop on the record.
Yeah.
And then I'm sending off the full episode to a guy. He gives me like 15 to 17 clips. And then it's cool because people are really appreciating that they actually have something that they can go and post as well. And I got to get better at it. I got like 175 or 200 clips I'm sitting on.
Dude.
They just got to like make the time to actually go and post.
Yeah. I think you should just hire like a VA to like do all that for you, you know?
I'm looking into it. Yeah. Like that's actually on the list today because we just don't have the time to do everything. And like getting in like this much content, I never ever thought I'd be sitting on this much content to share with people.
Yeah, dude. And in your content's flying these days, right? Like
the business page has been just tremendous. We've been a part of this mastermind group. I think I've been in it for like a year and a half. You've been in it for a couple of years. Yeah. Nice. We probably started at a similar time. You just started posting a lot sooner than me.
Summer of I think it was summer of, what are we in? 26, 24? Yeah, summer 2024 I started.
Yep, pretty much the same as me.
Yeah. But there was so he kind of rejected me early 24.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to get into the story now.
No, let's do it.
So for those of you that don't know, me and Blake are part of a YouTube mastermind group with Nolan. Shout out Nolan. Which camera am I looking at right here? So shout out to Nolan. So Drew, who we were just talking about, he's episode 3 or something like that here. Also a mutual friend of ours. He was on the pod. He's my doctor and he's your doctor.
Yeah.
So Drew went to a business mastermind like around Christmas of 2023. And in that mastermind or in that business mastermind, Nolan was a keynote speaker on how to grow a YouTube channel.
Right.
And so Drew went, and then he signed up with Nolan was just starting his YouTube group, or he had just started it or whatever. And Drew signed up. And when Drew got back from that mastermind trip, I went to go see him for an appointment. And he's like, dude, you got to go check out Nolan's stuff. So I checked out Nolan. I was like, oh yeah, this guy knows what's up.
Yeah.
And I went on his Instagram, sent him a DM, and I was like, hey man, I'm doing guitar content.
Yeah.
And I need help with YouTube. And I knew this was like kind of like an initial push for the thing. And Nolan kind of looked at my content, I think very briefly. This is all through DM.
Yeah.
And he said, sorry, dude, I'm not the right guy for you. Totally rejected me. And I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, oh, okay, no worries. But he was cool. He was like, yeah, I'm not the right guy for you, but here's a free training. So he sent me like a link
sick.
for like an hour-long, basically like a mastermind video. And in that video, there's so much awesome value that he provided. And this is all free, right?
Yeah.
And I used that video, and I literally used every single tip or whatever it is, like all the tips he did. I just took that video and I just absorbed every single piece of value in it, and I started applying it to my videos at that point. So this is like January, and then by March I had a video pop.
Yeah,
just using the thumbnails, titles, all the things, right? And then and I was like, oh, I figured out YouTube. Like I think it had like 40K views or whatever,
sick.
And I had like
that's awesome, man.
300 subs or whatever, like nothing. And then I thought I figured it out. And then so I kept making the same videos. And then, of course, like you get a big spike and then nothing for like a long time.
Yeah, you hit a bit of a wall.
Yeah. And then by July, so it was like 3 months after like my outlier video, I messaged Nolan again. I was like, hey, man, I think I need your help.
Yeah, yeah,
so,
for sure.
And then he looked at my content from like January to like where I'd progressed, and he's like, oh shit, I like what he's doing. And so he's like, okay, I still work with realtors mostly, but I like what you're doing. you are a good student, I guess. And then he let me in the group. So
I think that makes sense because he probably gets a lot of people reaching out to him on a daily basis, right? And right now, like our call yesterday, he's kind of weaning through the process and setting different stages for his classes where it's like beginner, intermediate, and then like a mastery class. And yeah, he's definitely focused on realtors, mortgage brokers, because that's been his bread and butter for years. But I think his fundamentals can be applicable to anybody that's starting their YouTube journey. So what did he say to you to not let you in the group at first? And then what did he say after? Was he just like, okay, this guy's putting in the time and the effort. I can see he's serious about this. Let's go.
yeah, so in January, when he rejected me in January, he basically was like, I think he just wanted to niche down on realtors and mortgage brokers.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of why he said no to that. And that's all he said. But he's like, hey, here's some free content. But I respected it. Like, as much as like I was disappointed, obviously, I was like, oh yeah, this guy's not, I respect that because he's just basically saying like he can help me, but he doesn't want to because maybe he wants to just niche down on like the real estate stuff.
Yeah.
But then when I came back to him like 6 months later and I'd like taken his free training and like I applied it and I had a couple outlier videos, he's like, okay, this guy is coachable. And he's like, yeah, fucking join the group, man. So
I think that's the biggest thing is being coachable, right? Because he's offered a one-on-one coaching program on the side as well.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not giving enough value to as many people as I want at the same time. And a lot of those people are taking up, an hour a week with him, but they're not implementing the strategies and the tools and the tactics that he uses. So he's like, this is a waste of my time and it's a waste of theirs. It's like Chris Williams says, reading about the thing isn't doing the thing.
Yeah.
Talking about how cool it'll be once you've done the thing is not doing the thing. The only thing that's doing the thing is doing the thing.
Dude,
so you did the thing.
100%, man.
Yeah.
And like, that's like my biggest advice to anybody, man, is just start, man. Like that's the hardest part, man. You could like research stuff, watch all the YouTube videos you want on like how to like grow a YouTube channel. But unless you start doing it and like, actually doing the thing, like, man, you're never going to get anywhere.
You have to. And there's always so much resistance to starting anything new. Like even me, I'm thinking of joining like jujitsu or kickboxing, just to, like switch up my workouts. And then I also I used to do CrossFit like way back in the day, 15, 16 years ago.
Yeah.
And I miss working out and doing hard things as a community. Like as a realtor, it's a very like solopreneur venture. You're always by yourself or you're on the phone with clients, but you're not around a lot of other people at time. And like the relationships that I grew through CrossFit, like I'm still really close with most of those people to this day. And there's something about doing something really, really hard with other people. You just build this camaraderie that you just can't build at the gym. Like I still go to the gym every morning, see a bunch of people that I, give a fist to, say what's up, but it's like not same. We're not doing the same workout. We're not going through the same struggle together and then getting that end result. Like you could have a kick-ass workout and you're like, this is the worst thing in the world. And then after you're just chopping it up with them, BSing, having a good time. We're like, we did it.
Yeah, dude.
We fucking did it.
Dude, I agree, man. I love CrossFit too. I used to do it like back in the day.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. And I think the cool thing about our mastermind group is like, I feel that community,
100%.
Like, dude, like on Thursdays, it's like me and like, I don't know, like 40 realtors now.
Yeah.
So, but I love that community of like, we're going through the same stuff and like, have the same struggle on like how to grow our YouTube channels. Right. So
yeah. And Nolan has a new kind of weeding out process for anybody that's joining the group now. He's making them do like a year-long course. Yeah. And they have to do every single thing in there in order to then become a part of like the weekly calls, I think.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
For sure. Right. And then like there's absolute levels to like what we're doing. And like if you've posted or if you've even like, I think when you hit like the 1,000 subscriber, like when you get monetized, like that's, like that's such a struggle and such a challenge to get to that level, man. Like how many videos did it take for you to get to 1,000 subs?
I think it was video 13.
That's it?
I mean, like,
man,
I don't know what it was. I think I just picked some really good, hot topics like Vancouver developers going bankrupt, mortgage crisis. So it's like kind of like clickbaity headlines, but very relevant to the current economy and what's going on with the real estate industry. So, and then I was just using thumbnails and like looking at other people's videos that were working for them, right? Like, not 100% ripping off and duplicating, but pretty much. Yeah. Like there's nothing wrong. Like that's just, all music even stems from other people's great songs. We have all these influences through our life growing up into adulthood. And, you know, music that inspired us at a young age, that could be reproduced into something, you know, kind of tweaked for somebody coming out today with a new song.
Yeah, dude, 100%. And that's like the game. That's the YouTube game, man. It's like you just like kind of use what's working and kind of apply it. As long as you apply it and you do your own thing to it, then you're not copying anybody's content.
You have to be yourself. Like there's only one version of you, and you got to be your true authentic self in those videos. And you got to bring personality. Like there's nothing worse than somebody just saying, this week in the real estate market, things are terrible.
Yeah, 100%. And we were talking about it earlier off camera. We were talking about Connor, right?
Connor's a legend,
dude.
man.
I never met him before, but in our group, I always like, I love his content because exactly what you and I were talking about earlier was he's just so authentic and man, just like just off the cuff stuff, you know?
Dude, he's so good. His videos are my favorite. Like out of the people in our group, I religiously watch all of his content.
Yeah.
Because I learned from it too. And like I told him that. He's like, bro, like I look up to you, like sweet house, like nice vehicle, blah, blah, blah. Like you're successful in real estate. But it's cool. Like I really respect, admire, and look up to him too.
Yeah.
Because he is so knowledgeable. And like I first knew of him as like the TikTok realtor.
Yeah.
Like he blew up on TikTok, you know, I don't know. He probably has 100,000 followers on there. He was going viral all the time. And then I started watching his long form content on YouTube. I'm like, this guy is so smart.
Yeah.
Like if more people took the time to even just read the articles that he's looking at every day and then trying to, you know, I think the best way to learn anything is by then teaching it. And so in real time in his videos, he is learning, teaching, putting his own spin on it, giving his opinion and thoughts on what's happening in the market. And I hope to be as good as him one day, but it's going to take some practice.
Yeah. I think, like I said, man, like you're almost there, like, or if not, like, a few more videos. But I think I like his approach the best because like you said, he's reacting in real time and he's just so good on camera.
Yes.
And man, like shout out to you, Connor.
Yeah. So, Connor's a legend, man. Yeah. I think he was episode 2. And like when I started considering building the studio out kind of in the early stages of summer after being in here for a couple months. And honestly, man, the first time walking into this house, I walked into this room. I'm like, that's the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still get like the chills thinking about it. Cause I remember that moment. This was set up as a bedroom before.
Yeah.
Super cute and cozy in here. But I'm like, just the width, the dimensions of the room. It's got a window. So we got fresh air coming in too. And I'm like, let's black this out. Let's get this finally going. Like it feels kind of surreal still.
Dude, it's like I said, man, it's such a great setup, man. I like the blacked out room, man. It's with these lights, it's cool.
It's definitely a vibe, but like we need help. Like we need help from other people that have been there and done that before. And so I was on the podcast that Alan and Adam Graham have together out in Langley at the studio there. And like I was like the owner of it. I'm like, give me your info. At some point in time, I want to build a studio. Don't know when that's going to be. And then it happened a lot quicker than I expected. Yeah. So he came in here. He sent me a link. I'm like, I want the Rogan setup. Yeah. So he built a spreadsheet of all the equipment Rogan has. And I like swapped out a few items. But then, going all in and just getting started is the key thing, man. Like I had so much anxiety even once all the equipment showed up. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna actually have to start a podcast now.
Who set it all up? Did you do it?
He did it.
Okay,
the guy who owns the studio out in Langley.
Yeah.
His name's Dan, Speakeasy Podcast. Yeah. So he's such a good guy too. Like I feel so grateful to be connected with a lot of good people. Just like the circle of friends that I've grown to know and love over the last few years. I feel like I'm in a really, really cool spot in life where, you know, there's a lot of cheerleaders and having like real conversations with people is just such a down to earth, good guy. Very grateful for Dan. Like definitely shout out. Now he's done 2 other setups for other people I know that are like, okay, Blake, this is sick. Like, let me know who did this. So he's done 2. He's done 2 studios for Ty Corsi. Mm-hmm. He's working on another one for another guest I had on, Brandon Smith. He was episode 1 of the podcast. Good friend of mine, lives down in Boundary Bay as well.
Yeah. Is he a realtor?
No, he's a general contractor.
Oh, okay.
So he's ran New Visions Contracting for close to 20 years now.
Yeah.
He's just such a good dude too. Like I see him every morning at the gym. It's always been good vibes between us. And I was on his podcast last year too. So I'm like, all right, episode 1, I got to bring my boy Brandon in.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
What's his pod on?
He calls it the Open Concept Podcast. So it's kind of, it's open to everything. Like he's had mindset people on there, life coaches, anybody in trades as well. There's a water company based out of Ladner. So this family had this water filtration system called Santa Via, and their son bought out the company last year. And then he actually got to go on Dragon's Den this year and got a deal. Yeah. One of the people on the board was like, I own that exact product. It is in my kitchen at my house. I already know how good this is. Yeah. So we had him on the podcast, and I got to reach out to him too. It's a very cool business. I bought the water filtration system too, and it's great water.
So did he get the deal?
He got the deal. Yeah. I haven't watched the episode, but I know he got the deal.
Cool.
Yeah. And then it turns out that one of my past clients that bought a townhome off me a couple years works for the company too. And I'm like, this is such a small world.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Yeah. So what kind of got you into the world of YouTube? Because you're a firefighter.
Yeah.
And you have been for how long?
12 years now.
Right.
Yeah.
So you 4 on, 4 off kind of deal?
I was, we switched to 24-hour shifts now. Right. So my department's shift pattern is 24 on, 24 off, 24 on, and then 5 days off.
Okay.
So, I got into YouTube, and honestly, I was a fan of YouTube from, I think I got a smart TV like in 2018, and it was the first time I watched YouTube on the TV.
Yeah.
That was like a game changer.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I got into like guitar content, obviously. And then like whatever else I was into at the time, and like over COVID, like I got into like woodworking and like whatever else like I get into, I just like YouTube and research the crap out of anything.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to start it. And then when, I think 2022, when I moved into my townhouse, on my background is the guitar wall. Mm-hmm. Kind of, it's like, I don't want to say iconic, but it's kind of like I made a brand out of it. And
yeah,
like,
it's awesome. I love it.
It's just like a shipyard, a barnwood. It's actually fence boards from Home Depot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like 1x6 fence boards. I hand stained every single one.
Oh,
and then my buddy Aaron, he's a coworker of mine, and he's a super handy guy. We put it together, and then we hung the guitar walls up. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something with that. It's kind of like similar to like this room. You know, I was so inspired by it. I'm like, this looks cool.
Yeah.
And then I started an Instagram page. I hate being on camera. And I started an Instagram page in 2023, posted covers, but I knew YouTube was like where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
And then, I posted a couple videos in 2023. And then in 24, I was like, I'm taking this seriously. That's when I contacted Nolan. That's when I got like the lights. Yeah. Like I got like a nice camera. I got a Sony camera. And then, and then I was like, okay, like I just wanted to, like, provide some value, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So. And like help other people too. Like that's Nolan's whole thing. He just has all these courses and masterminds to help other people. Like that's his only goal in life. We did goal setting in December of this year and last year. And he's like, my only goal is to help other people.
Yeah, dude.
And like, that's such a beautiful place to be in life. And I find YouTube so inspiring. Like you can see like 70-year-olds, 80-year-olds on there. They could be living in a camper van or talking about their woodworking or electrical or plumbing. And like, you can find a niche for anything and everything. Like the world is such an incredible place to be in right now, in my point of view, because I've gotten so many good relationships over the internet that there's no hope in hell I would have known of these people, connected with these people, built relationships with, unless it was for YouTube, Instagram, social accounts, right? Yeah. So it's such a fascinating thing. And you can go and find your tribe on YouTube no matter what you're into.
Dude, 100%.
Yeah.
And I think like the cool thing, like in how we use social media, like YouTube and Instagram or whatever, I feel like we use it for good, you know?
Absolutely.
You know, it's like, you provide value obviously for like your business or whatever. And for my YouTube channel, like my guitar channel, like I was like, I just wanted to provide value because I in my 20s, I was a professional musician or was trying to get the record deal, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Playing, the Roxy and Pub 340 and like all the dive bars in downtown Vancouver.
Which is a grind. It's not
Dude,
easy.
It's a grind. But in your 20s, it's fine, like
for sure.
I had no kids and like I had no responsibility. So I was like, fuck yeah. Like I'll send it, man. Full send. And then in my 30s, I got married and started having kids. And then, and then I just kind of gave it up, that part of my life, like the music part. Mm-hmm. But I always loved it. And I always kind of like had a home studio, but it was always like in the kind of corner of my house. But then in like 2023, I was like turning 40 and I was like, I'm going to fucking send this,
Time to do it.
And then like do it in a different way. And like, dude, like I've been so creatively satisfied and fulfilled, like just doing this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And like, like it's been so crazy. And like you said, man, like met the community. Like I've like met you guys like in our group and like the guitar community. And yeah, I just wanted to provide value and just be myself, you know, and like be a guy who's like in his 40s, still making music, still playing guitar.
Absolutely.
And
Why
still
not?
and still like chasing dreams, man. And like it's cool. And like I can show my kids that you're never too old to do anything, man.
You literally aren't. Like that's what I love about Gary Vaynerchuk.
Yeah, dude.
When people come up to him at his events or whatever, the person's like, I'm 32, I don't have life figured out. He's like, you're 32.
Yeah.
You have so much life left. Obviously, hopefully, right?
Yeah.
But he brings this energy and value that like you're never too late to go and do that dream that you've thought about doing. Go and try that new venture. Of course, people have, restrictions with, bills, family to support, things like that. But if you have an opportunity where there's not a lot to lose, you're in a dangerously good place to be.
Yeah,
because you can go out and attack whatever you're into and just, you really got to go. You need to do more work than you even think, though.
Yeah.
You need to put in probably 10 times the effort, 10 times the content, whatever you think is going to get you to that point. You got to blow that out of the water and reset your expectations.
Yeah. Like we're talking about your pod here. You started like what made you decide that you wanted to start this podcast?
Just being a huge fan of other podcasts over the years. Joe Rogan, we kind of mentioned before this, never listened to a podcast in my life. My dad and I had a fishing trip up in Merritt. There's like cell phone connectivity if you walk a couple miles up the mountain. But I'm like, what am I going to do to entertain myself while I wake up at 4 a.m. and go fishing by myself on the boat for a couple hours? Yeah. I'm like, oh, he's got this podcast. I like Joe Rogan, followed him through the UFC and Fear Factor. He's a very interesting guy. And then I downloaded about 10 episodes and just started listening to them while fishing. And I'm like, he's just sitting around having conversations with people that he wants to talk to. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that sounds like an awesome idea. So honestly, that fishing trip, I knew that I wanted to have a podcast someday.
How long ago was that?
I think I was like 2010.
Oh shit. Like that long ago.
Like that long ago, man. Yeah. But like real estate really took over my life for a very long time. Like starting out in real estate is not easy. I was lucky I got to, go under the wing of my parents. They've both been realtors for like 40 years.
Oh, wow.
So worked with them for
locally
a decade.
Here?
Yeah, locally, Ladner, Tawasin.
Yeah.
My dad brought in one of the first Remax franchises ever to Western Canada way back in the day. They've been top agents forever, literally. And so I got to work with them for 10 years. And then a few years ago, I'm like, all right, I should branch out, kind of try my own thing, get out of the nest a little bit. Yeah. And it's been great. And our relationship's still good with that. But
are they still doing it?
They're still doing it. Like they get to pick and choose. Yeah. And like I'm getting there too where, I know I can't work with everybody. And if the vibe's not there, so my process is if a new buyer or seller reaches out to me, I'll take them out on one buyer's tour, show them as many properties as they want in a day, usually 5, max it out. So it's not too confusing at the end of the day. Yeah. And then after that, I'm like, all right, if we want to work together, let's do it. Let's sign a contract, but let's agree that we feel like we're a good fit. If there's some hesitancy, no sweat, go and find another realtor. You just can't work with everybody. Yeah. And the people that I've taken on as clients in the past, where I'm like, I don't know if this is the perfect fit. It never really works out. Yeah. In one way or another, like you're going to resent the other person. So, they're slowly moving into more of like a semi-retired lifestyle with real estate. They still work with a lot of their past clients and a developer that they work with every year on a few projects. But yeah, they're definitely slowing down.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, they put in a lot of time and effort.
Yeah.
So then, I started venturing out, listening to other podcasts. And like my 2 biggest influences in life are probably Rogan and Chris Williamson.
Yeah, dude. I love his pod.
That guy is
he's
such
so smart. Hey?
He's too smart. It's bullshit, man. Like, how does he absorb all that stuff? All these quotes from a book from 1952, the war, this, and then the next thing. I'm like, how do you pull all this information?
Dude, I just listened to his pod with Mel Robbins.
Nice.
It was like a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, and even she was like, how do you know that, man? Like, crazy stuff.
I don't know, but it all stems from a genuine curiosity to learn.
Yeah.
And like, that's what I've really known to love about Rogan.
Yeah.
Like he's only going to have people on his podcast that he's genuinely interested in. So of course he has a ton of comedians. I listen to some of those episodes, but it's not my jam. But it's like Andrew Huberman.
Yeah.
Like I learned about him from the podcast. I think I learned about Chris Williamson from Rogan.
Yeah.
Andrew Schultz, one of my favorite comedians. Before he really blew up, he was on Rogan. Yeah. And then after that, his trajectory was just
he's got
wild,
a good pod.
Right? Yeah. I love Schultz. Like he just seems like another great human. Yeah. Kind of like circling back into, you can kind of manipulate and have the people around you in your life that you want to if you're consuming content right.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So I got Chris Williamson had his live tour end in Vancouver back in December.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And so me and a couple lifelong friends went and saw him there, and we paid for the meet and greet.
Yeah.
So like I literally got to sit down with Chris basically one-on-one for like 10 minutes of
really?
the 30 minute. Yeah.
What do you ask him?
I asked him about his memory.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you prepare for a podcast? Because I think I was like 3 or 4 episodes deep at that point.
Yeah.
And a lot of my guests are just great speakers. They can go on to 5 different stories and just talk by themselves for like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think of like, where's my next question?
Yeah.
Which topic am I going to hit? So he gave me a few tools to like kind of practice before getting on a podcast.
Yeah.
Which was really interesting. Yeah, and then at the end, like we shook hands. He's like, proud of you for starting your podcast. You might be low on the total number of episodes, but you might be one of the most jacked. And I'm like,
sick, dude.
I was like, wow. I'm like, thank you so much.
That's a good compliment. He's jacked.
He's a unit.
Yeah.
He's a unit. He's gone through a lot of health struggles this year with like his old apartment had a lot of mold in it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he said 2025 was one of the most challenging years of his life.
Yeah.
But it seems like his health is back on track and he's thriving.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, just such a good, smart,
very cool,
caring, loving human. So I listen to his stuff every day. Like I listen to music at the gym if I'm like feeling a little lethargic, which is most mornings.
Yeah.
But if I'm like going for a run, on the treadmill, anything like that, I'm just listening to a podcast.
Yeah.
And like, you're not going to retain everything while you're kind of getting an intense workout in, but I'm always picking up something.
Yeah, dude. That's what I feel about pod. Like I sometimes will listen to pods on, at the gym as well. And like, I like that because I feel like I'm learning, you know?
Yeah.
Or like I love music, obviously. And like if I want, like a crazy workout, then I'll like, listen to like some hip hop or like
Get pumped up.
Metallica or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
But like a pod, I'm like, okay, cool. I can like, get some information while I, do some curls or whatever, right?
And these guys have done so many things in their lives that I just find that gives me like this cool perspective on life.
Yeah.
Like Rogan is a family man first and foremost, and like learning more about him and like how he has relationships with his kids. It's something I really admire. And like, he's 58 now.
Yeah.
I'm 38.
Yeah.
How old are you?
43.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, I like learning from people that have been on this planet longer than me, because they've had, no matter how good your life is, you're still going to have problems, struggles, and issues.
Yeah.
And I find that Rogan's relationships is something that I really look up to and appreciate. Like on a podcast years ago, he's like, go and text your friend. Like if you haven't heard from them in a while, and like the last time you're with them, they didn't quite seem like themselves, like just reach out to them.
Yeah.
See like, hey, what's up, man? How are you doing? And so I found that most of my relationships in my life really started to thrive during the pandemic, even though I wasn't seeing people, because I was trying to text like 5 people a day, especially if I like learned that they lost their job or something like that. I'm like, hey bro, you doing okay? What's up? Like, you can share anything and everything with me. It's not going to leave our conversation. I just want to let you know this is a safe space to talk.
Yeah. That's cool, man. You know what? And like, man, what a crazy time a pandemic was.
That was nuts.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
it was crazy. It's funny that you say that, like about the texting thing. So I have this thing now. I don't like to talk about work a lot. Like obviously, like I mentioned earlier, but whenever like you kind of watch it on the news or whatever, but if there's like a fire or if there's like a car accident or whatever it is, and I see like if one of my friends on the job was there, like if I see him on the news, I will absolutely text him these days and like, hey man, are you okay?
Yeah.
And I've been doing that. Somebody did it with me a couple of years back. We were at a call. I was like NBA. We're on the news, and somebody saw me on the news and they texted me. I was like, oh man, that was awesome, dude.
That was nice.
And I was telling my therapist this, and he's like, that was really nice. And I'm like, why don't you start doing that? So like, so I've been purposely been trying to do that with all my friends that I see like on the news, like, hey man, are you okay? You know?
Yeah. Cause your job is so stressful, man. Like the society needs to appreciate all the first responders so much more. Cause like, people talk like trauma is a big topic these days. Right. And like literally every job that you go to probably has some sort of trauma. Like it's not like you're going into a good situation ever.
Yeah, I guess not. I don't know. I've been doing it for so long now. There is a lot of trauma. Obviously, like we're going to calls. I mean, like it's most people's bad, worst days, or
literally.
like a really bad day in their life.
Yeah.
And I try to keep that in mind. And I don't know, like I've been doing it for so long now.
Do you feel like you become like a little desensitized?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, especially for as long as I've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I've seen some shit, man.
I bet.
Yeah, so, but you know, I think I have a great support system, which is like key. My family's like amazing, and it just makes me more grateful for what I have, you know, and like, you know, there's been times where I've struggled with it as well, but I think through like talking to people, like talking to your friends, and you know, like having a therapist, obviously, and just checking in with yourself, and like, I find it. I just concentrate, and this is for like anything in life. I think even like YouTube or whatever. I concentrate on the process.
Yeah.
And I don't tie myself to the outcome.
Absolutely,
dude. And like that's
huge advice.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's like you know, like for YouTube, like I just enjoy making videos.
Nice.
You know, I just enjoy making. Obviously, I want the silver play button. Yeah. All that stuff. Brand deals. You know.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I love making videos and I love playing guitar.
Yeah.
And it's like, that is the process. If I enjoy that, then whatever the outcome is of the video, like it's not up to me.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing for my job, man. Like if I go to a call and if I do the best work I can, I'm happy with that. And I don't need to, and like, I don't want to know, you know, what happens to this person or that house or whatever it is like I go to. Like, I don't need to know the outcome as long as during that time I spent with that person, like I gave them hope and hopefully I did my job the best I could.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I could live with that, man. And yeah, man, that's how I've been kind of doing it. So
yeah, I mean, that's the best way to approach anything in life.
Yeah.
No matter what you're doing, just bring your best self to it. And it's so funny how this podcast has kind of turned into a lot of talk about therapy, mental health, taking care of yourself, and the gym as well. Like, you know, we're literally meeting for the first time today. You walk in the door, big smile on your face. I love the vibe, but like also you seem like a gym bro. You're in very good shape.
Yeah, man. I've been going to the gym since I was 16. I tell my kids this all the time. Like I love the gym. I was like a pro wrestling fan growing up. Yeah. So I was just like watching jack dudes like The Rock and Stone Cold.
Yeah, for sure.
So dude, I love the gym, man. Yeah. And it's been my anchor throughout my life, man. Like from my 16, I played sports. And then in my 20s, while I was being when I was playing in bands, I was a personal trainer for 7 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like me and my best friends had a personal training company in Vancouver, and so like the gym has been my life, and like, you know, I love it even more these days now that I'm getting older too, and that's why I saw Drew, right? Yeah. Like I'm like the older CrossFit dude, like, you know, herniated discs.
The body is not the same when we were young, just built out of rubber.
I got a lot of miles on his body, man, especially with my job too, right? Yeah. So, yeah, dude, I love the gym, and like I appreciate like gym guys too, right? So
yeah, and I think the older we get, the more we appreciate that the gym is for our mental health.
Yeah, dude.
Like it's such a great way to start the day. It is an anchor. Dr. Huberman, I forget what. Oh, he's on Chris Williamson podcast. I was listening to it yesterday. Yeah, and they were talking about cortisol levels.
Yeah, stress hormones, right?
Yeah, so we get a spike when we start our day, and if we go and we expend a little bit of that, whether it's going for a walk, going for a workout, if we have other stressful situations in our life the rest of the day, we still see a blip. Yeah, but that blip is way less if we didn't work out. If we hadn't worked out the morning, that stress hormone is going to spike way more. So it's so interesting to learn like the physiological effects around that and how the gym, like it is such an anchor. The Rock says that. It's how I start off my day on a positive note. I went and did something hard. Yeah. And I'm just more calm, cool, collective, and just a better vibe. I get to be the best version of myself for everybody else that I interact with during the rest of the day, as long as I get my workout in the morning.
I'm the same way. I tell my kids, we can do whatever you want today. I need to work out first.
Yeah.
Man. So
absolutely.
Like what's your workout schedule like now? Or like what do you train?
I'm at the gym every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whether it's walking on the treadmill for even just 30 minutes, I'm just making sure that I get my body moving. And like right now, I'm not walking the dogs as much. It's cold. It's miserable outside.
So you're doing fasted cardio then?
Yeah. Fasted cardio. Yeah. I found out that my energy in the gym is best if I don't have anything in the morning.
Yeah, me too.
Even a protein coffee. I used to start my day off with that right away.
Yeah.
And now it's just like water, electrolytes, get to the gym and go from there. Like
no coffee in the morning before the gym?
Yeah, I'll have coffee before, but just black.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So, And then it's so interesting, like males and females are so different. It's way better if females have some substance
I
before.
know. Yeah.
And like more science is coming out about that. So
Yeah.
my girlfriend Courtney, she'll have her morning protein coffee,
Yeah.
maybe a banana, something like that. And then she'll go to the gym a little bit later.
Yeah.
Whereas I used to be a little pushy before.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's wake up. Let's go straight to the gym. Let's go. And
like
then
6
it's
a.m.
like,
6 a.m. guys.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then like just learning more, like, no, like she's a female. She's a completely different animal than I am. And so she takes her time, wakes up, and then gets to the gym like an hour and a half later.
Yeah.
And like that's her thing. But like for me, the empty stomach workouts are so much better.
Yeah.
Just the blood's flowing a little bit better. The energy's higher.
I think so too, man. I used to have a basketball coach in high school, and he's like this like American dude, but he was actually a football coach in the States. And he used to yell at us, but he wanted us to go to the games hungry. So if we had a game that day, he wanted us to go there hungry because like when you're hungry, there's like a more primal thing.
Absolutely.
And you play tougher. And I always kept that in mind. And like even before like the fasted cardio thing was like popular, I always Coach Dalton, like, I always kept that in mind. I was like, I want to go to the gym hungry because like, like there's like a more primal thing, you know?
There is.
Yeah.
So that makes me think of a basketball game in my grade 12 year. I didn't have a lot to eat that day, and I crushed like a foot long sub before the basketball game. And like I was sluggish.
Yeah, dude, you feel like shit.
It was my worst basketball game probably ever. Like I wasn't just performing bad. I was performing at my worst. But I'm literally like full of food, just feeling lethargic. And definitely didn't have that like primal drive. Like I'm a short guy, but I did plyometrics when I was younger, so I could jump high.
Could you dunk?
Yeah, I could dunk.
Dude,
yeah,
you're one
not
of those
all
dudes.
the time, but sometimes.
Volleyball?
Yeah, volleyball. Volleyball, basketball, baseball, and going to the gym was literally life changing for me. Like I don't know why, but I had anxiety in my teens. Don't know why. I had a good life, good parents. Me and my bro were best friends, like super grateful, but I always had this extra bit of anxiety in me. And then I started working out, and that anxiety just went down, down, down. My fitness went up, up, up. Like grade 8, I barely made the basketball team. It wasn't my thing. I hardly played before, but I'm like, sports, cool. Volleyball season ended.
Were you a guard?
I was like a small forward or a 4.
Is that a 4? You're a 4 man? Dude, I played 4.
I played center a couple games.
Were you really?
Yeah, just because like I got very strong at a young age, so I could like battle it out with those guys.
Dude.
But
that's so funny.
Yeah,
I played the 4 man like in my like high school too, right?
Yeah.
So but like I was like 5'7", and then I was like maybe 5. Like I'm the same height when I was in grade 12, so I was like 5'11". But I played the 4 man, but I just played hard. And I just like
absolutely
elbow people, box people out, right? Got
same.
rebounds. I love Dennis Rodman back in the day.
Oh yeah, wow.
And he was like my dude, and I was like, he's not scoring baskets, but he's getting rebounds and just like going for every ball, right? So,
absolutely, same mentality for me too, man. We got a lot of similarities.
That's so funny, man.
I was the guy going in for every single rebound, and then like through my life, I found like I was the assist guy, not just in basketball, but also volleyball. I was a setter. So like I'm always the guy that's setting up other people. So I would get the rebound, run the court, dish it off. They would finish. And like I would have more rebounds and assists every game than I would points.
Dude, that is so funny. That is exactly me. And like even in like in my life when I played music, like, you know, there's always the singer. He's like the lead guy. And like I was always like the assist guy, you know, playing guitar and maybe like do the most amount of work in the back end. But like, dude, like I love it.
And I kind of have that same mentality in real estate now. It's like, I'm the point guard. I get to run the show, and then like they're the star though. They're the person purchasing or selling the property.
Yeah. That's so funny.
That's
what's your gym split then?
So I had nose surgery back at the end of October to fix my deviated septum. So before then, I was just trying to like kind of lean out a bit and then not put like too much stress on my body. I wanted to make sure that I was literally at my healthiest going into that. So like wasn't trying to gain any muscles, trying to maintain, make sure things were good. And then since then, I kind of finally started working out fully again back, I would say 4 or 5 weeks ago. So usually like a push day, a pull day, a leg day. And then just like, I do a lot of supersets for things. So like if I'm gonna do shoulders and buys, like I'm just doing like a superset, actually inspired by Chris Williamson and Dr. Mike Israetel. If you don't follow Dr. Mike Israetel on YouTube,
so funny.
You know him? Oh man.
Dude, of course, dude.
What a funny guy.
He's
Like
so funny.
he's so funny and so smart.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the knowledge behind him and his wit, like I could watch his videos
Dude,
all day.
I love his YouTube videos. His reaction videos are so funny.
Oh, they're the best.
When the Liver King came out too.
Oh my goodness.
When he was reacting to those were like my favorite Dr. Mike videos, man.
You're not on steroids? No.
Oh man. It's
Just
so
follow the 9 ancestral tenets and you too can be like
dude.
me.
Did you watch his the Netflix doc with the Liver King? It's actually pretty good.
I watched a little bit of it.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah. No, I saw his page came up on my Instagram the other day. He was going to Whistler. I'm like, shouldn't he be in jail? Like,
Yeah.
I thought cops raided his house like a while
Did
ago.
they?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. They literally like it
For
was
what?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I never like looked into it further, but
Yeah,
cops raided him. I'm sure some sort of fraud of some
Okay.
sort. 'Cause
He
that's
just
pretty
kinda-
much his vibe.
He just kind of fell off after like the whole steroids thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. With Derek, more plates, more dates. Dude, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of Derek too.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got smaller.
He did. He's leaned out. I saw
Yeah.
a photo of him in Hawaii with his girlfriend or something like that.
I remember when his shoulders were just like boulders,
Dude,
man.
shoulders were boulders.
Yeah,
like
dude.
literally like bowling balls.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beauty.
And he's been on Rogan a bunch of times. A friend of mine, Rohan.
He's a Vancouver guy, eh?
Yeah,
Derek?
yeah. Derek's a Vancouver guy.
Yeah, yeah.
He's still filming in his parents' house or whatever.
This is the ugliest looking set ever. He's like using like an iPhone 12 maybe.
Yeah, I know. But like, I love how he just keeps it the same. And you don't have to have the world's fanciest equipment. You
Dude.
just got to start.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
so I think he's an inspiration for some people trying to start out. And obviously he's made it.
Yeah.
And like, I wish all of his companies were available here though. Like Merrick Health with his blood work.
Yeah.
Like that would be so amazing to have here, but like there's just too many rules and regulations. Do you get your blood work done?
Dude, Dr. Drew.
Yep.
Dr. Drew. Shout out Dr. Drew.
Shout out Dr. Drew.
Yeah,
Absolutely, man.
That's when I started seeing him, man, because I wanted to be. So I was doing CrossFit. This is 2017 when I started seeing Drew.
Yeah.
I was doing CrossFit, herniated disc in my back, and I was like, I need to be more proactive about my health, and I wanted to get blood work done, everything, full blood panel. I went to my GP.
Yeah.
Said no.
Same.
No.
Same.
I was like, you're young, you're healthy.
Bro, same story.
Dude, I was like, okay. And then I was like, I need somebody. And I literally Googled doctor. And then like, I was telling this story. I can't remember to who. Googled doctor. And then like Drew came up. He's a CrossFitter, played football for SFU. And I was like, that is my dude right
Yeah.
there. And he's jacked.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to go to this guy. And I met him. Same thing, man. Like kind of like same like rapport like me and you are having right now. And like, I'm like, okay, yeah, this guy's my dude, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I started seeing Drew is because I wanted to be more proactive with my health. I get my blood work done like almost quarterly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a few times a year, and then you just got to be so proactive with your health, man.
You do, and it's such a challenge with our medical situation here in Canada. So the funny thing is, did you know Life Labs is owned by the United States company?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's like our only place to go and get blood work isn't even owned by a Canadian company. It's owned by the States.
Crazy. I didn't know that.
Everything's so ass backwards. It's brutal, but I think it's so important as we age to, even if you just want to get a baseline,
dude,
you can get a baseline of your blood work. If everything checks out, okay, great. You have something to refer back to.
Yeah.
If you start feeling like you're not yourself anymore, go and retest, see what's going on.
For
like
sure.
The more we know about our body, and like our bodies are so complicated, just a wild machine.
Yeah.
But the more we know, the better that we can live a better life. Like I'm just about living as best a life as I can possibly have for as long as I possibly have. We don't know if we have 5 years or 50 years left, right?
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you want your machine to be like tuned up like the best you can, you know, even with like the many miles that we have on our bodies, right? So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking thinking about LeBron James, man.
Yeah.
That guy's been taking care of himself pretty well.
or Tom Brady, right? Like all these dudes, man. Like those, like even like you see Mark Wahlberg or like any of these older dudes, like really taking care of their bodies. I'm like, I can appreciate that so much, man.
Yeah. I think for anybody that's, it's the new year, people are starting to come into the gym. I hope that they can realize that, you're at a starting place and things will get better.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to take longer than you expect too, right?
Yeah.
Like you
just
do
like
see
anything.
just like anything else, man.
Yeah.
But if they give themselves an opportunity to go from whatever overweight or not enough muscle and then realizing how they felt then versus how they'll feel in 6 months or a year, they're going to realize they have so much more energy.
Yeah.
The world's probably going to look a little bit better overall to them. Their stress levels are going to be down, and they're going to be a new version of themselves. And until you know how good you can feel going to the gym consistently, I think that that's what keeps them out of the gym.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how good life can be if they're in better shape, how much better they'll feel just on a daily basis.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
For sure. But you know what? Being a trainer, like having been a trainer for like 7 years, I do know that there's two kinds of people. There's gym people like you and I, like we love going to the gym. And then there's people, unfortunately, that don't like exercising. That's the challenging thing, right? So but there are those kinds of people. So But I think everybody could potentially learn to love the gym if they're seeing the progress, if they're seeing results. Yeah.
Like, don't you? Like,
I don't know, man. I had some clients where I had to drag them through workouts, man. And like, I'm talking like years, man. Yeah. Like where they would literally say, I hate working out. And that's why I hired you. So you can basically take me through a whole hour workout, right?
Yeah.
So, but maybe,
I think it's hard too. Like, I love having a program for the gym where I can just look at my phone. I'm actually using Dr. Mike's program.
Oh, yeah?
I started a few months ago. You can pick from a ton of different workouts, how many days a week you want to work out.
Yeah.
I think it's a mental thing. Like if somebody goes to the gym for the first time ever in their life, let's say they're 35.
Yeah.
They see all this equipment. They don't know where to start.
Yeah, it's overwhelming, right?
It's so overwhelming. You see a bunch of other people that are working out through their motions and you're overwhelmed. You don't know where to start, what rep range to do, what weight. But if you have a program, it takes out the mental block out of it. You just go there, you look at your phone, you know what you're doing. You just go and do those things. Yeah. And like every day is not going to be great. Like there's variables that we deal with in life on a daily basis, bad sleep, overeat, whatever. We're not going to always be perfect, but going there, taking the thought process out of it keeps the energy in the workout instead of thinking of what I'm going to do next.
Yeah, for sure. And like even Chat GPT, like any of the AI, dude, you can put all your input in, it'll spit you out like a pretty decent workout, program too, right? So
my mind was blown about that. I was talking to another friend of mine that works out pretty consistently.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I need a program. And he messaged me on Instagram, and like I'm usually pretty quick to respond unless I'm busy with work.
Yeah.
And then he sends me a message again a couple hours later. He's like, "Here's my new program. I use ChatGPT, and like it is dialed, dude. He's like, I want to work out at home. Yeah. I have an 8, 12, and 20 pound dumbbell. I want full body workouts 3 days a week. Boom. Yeah. Gave him a program for 6 months, built him an Excel spreadsheet so he could put all the data in there.
Yeah.
Man, if you're not using AI these days in one way or another, you are missing out.
What do you use?
I use ChatGPT a lot. Yeah. I use Gemini for YouTube stuff. All my thumbnails are in Gemini. Yeah. Alex Dunbar actually shared another link to a thumbnail creator. Yeah. So I was playing around with that yesterday and it was really, really
was that
impressive.
in our group chat?
No, I don't think anybody shared it in there yet.
Okay.
He just found out about it a few days ago, so he shared it with me, and his new thumbnails are incredible too.
Yeah.
So ChatGPT, Gemini. I heard Claude is the best for actually writing.
Okay, for like writing scripts and stuff.
Yeah, writing scripts. Yeah. A big part of my job is coming up with home descriptions.
Yeah,
and I've always liked it. It's almost been like an artistic outlet for me too. Like
these are for your tour videos?
For videos and just even like the listing description on MLS.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So talking about the home, we have 800 characters to use. Yeah. And I'll usually just write my own thing.
That's like the little sheet you get when you walk into, like
exactly. Yeah. So I'll make one on my own and then I'll throw it to ChatGPT. Yeah. But then like you can steer it to be like, make sure to be more community focused, make sure to talk about the location a little bit more. And it's just such a great tool. Like it's funny at the beginning of last year when I went on Brandon's podcast, he's like, are you using AI in your business a lot? And I'm like, no, not really. I don't really see it as applicable. Now I'm using it all of the freaking time, religiously. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you using for, you want to go deep dive?
Let's talk about anything.
Baseball. What about your YouTube channel? What are you using for scripting?
So I'm using vidIQ. I'll go and watch somebody else's video, and if I like it, I'll copy their transcript. Yeah. And then I will put it into ChatGPT.
Oh, you will use ChatGPT. Yeah.
And then I'll just make tweaks.
Yeah. I use ChatGPT myself. For like my scripting or whatever. But you know what I don't like about ChatGPT is that it doesn't watch videos. I'll find a video that's like an outlier and like I want to drop it into the chat GPT and like watch this, get all the things. So you don't have to like download the transcripts, you know, like it's so annoying to like download the transcripts or whatever. But Gemini, they can watch videos because like they're owned by Google, right?
Oh, okay.
So they can actually watch videos, but I've so heavily committed to ChatGPT and I'm like too cheap to like actually like sign up for Gemini. So I'm still using the free Gemini version. So like I was doing it this morning. Literally, I was like, I watched the video. I was like, okay, I like this. Analyze it. I want to make my own video, and then like it'll analyze it. I'm like, make me a master prompt. I'll take that master prompt and I'll put it into ChatGPT.
Nice.
For like a script. And
then you could also send it your past videos and be like, make sure that this script is more like me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start using Gemini for that for sure.
Dude, it's game changer, man. Like I might just bite the bullet and just get it, just for like the dropping the video and it'll watch the video for you.
Yeah, so I use Google Workspace.
Yeah.
So I used to use Dropbox for a long time in my business, and then I wanted to use Google Storage. So I have like Google Workspace, so it includes like 5 terabytes of data. So I'm using that for everything. Like all my business files are in there.
Yeah.
Not my podcast, but all my real estate clips are saved in there. And then with that, you get Gemini for free.
Oh, okay.
And then you get some extra tools.
It's totally worth it.
Google as well in Gmail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like this free thing where it can like auto respond to all your emails and stuff. And like what it spits out is pretty good.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's like 75% of the way there, you know?
Yeah. I mean, they're always making it better and better. Like if you go back 2 years ago.
I know, dude.
Like the trajectory of AI in the last couple of years, like my Instagram algorithm is real estate, interior design, health and wellness, and dogs. Yeah. And like yesterday, I'm getting all these videos of dogs doing viral TikTok trend videos.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is wild. Like it looks like they're actually doing that stuff.
Yeah. What do you think of like those people like worried about AI taking over jobs and stuff like that? Like what about in real estate?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
The haters online will tell you realtors are going to be out of the picture in 2 years.
Yeah.
I think that everybody needs to incorporate AI into their business. Otherwise, they're falling behind. I don't know if it'll ever take over realtors themselves. It could. Like it's hard to have a crystal ball and say what's going to happen in our industry. But I can go back to 2016 where somebody came up with like, it's like Meta Quest. So it's a VR goggle and they could just walk through a property in their own house.
Yeah.
And they're like, realtors are going to be done in 3 years.
Yeah.
And that product never went anywhere.
Yeah.
Because every single home has a feel to it.
Dude, 100%.
You can look at photos online as much as you want. You can watch the video tour online, but you don't get the vibe of a house until you're actually in that space.
Yeah. Like all the houses that I've ever bought, like you walk in like within the first 3 seconds, like, and you're like, oh, this is the house, you know?
Yeah.
Like every place that I've bought literally was that.
Absolutely.
So I think you need that human connection. And like you said, like you want to make that connection with your client, if they're the buyer or the seller or whatever. And I agree with you 100% with like AI, you know?
Yeah. So. It's so interesting. Like I think it's just a huge tool and I don't see how it'll completely take over the realtor's job. Like there's so much behind the scenes stuff that realtors do on a day-to-day basis. Like yesterday I was coordinating a carpet cleaner, a cleaner, a painter to go and fix up a couple of things, a drywall or like things like that. And I'm sure that you can like, ChatGPT has like a concierge service now where it'll actually like do tasks for you.
Okay.
But then still somebody needs to go and have that set
and
up do the thing and book the appointment, et cetera, et cetera. And you don't want to just completely take control and finding a painter that's going to charge you $5,000 for an hour of work or a drywaller. And you want to use people that you know, like, and trust to go and do that work for you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's interesting. I don't know how far it'll take over the real estate industry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's never really going to take over firefighting.
No, I don't think so. I think we're okay.
Yeah.
I think we're okay. I mean, we could probably use it a little bit more, you know, like to, I don't know how they'd use it, analyze fires or. It'd be like for post incidents, like, you know, they could analyze more.
Yep. Analyze the scenes.
Have tools. I don't know. Yeah.
I've seen some cool drones, like really big drones carrying up hoses and putting out some fires.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It was, I think it was in China.
Yeah.
And it actually kind of started from a business.
Yeah.
So these people had these huge drones. They would have low pressure hoses connected to them or just a bucket.
Yeah.
And then it would spray windows on skyscrapers.
Oh, cool.
And clean them.
Yeah.
So then I think that same company like started using a high pressure hose and they like put out a couple fires.
Where would they get the water supply though? You need
I don't know,
like
a
big
fucking
volume.
1,000
Yeah, you
foot
need a lot of
hose
volume
and like shut off the rest of the city and just pump all the water through.
I could see like a drone, like if you like pull it, like if we get a call for like a house fire, for example, initially you get out and you do a size up. You just basically the first in truck will radio and tell the other incoming units like basically what they see.
Yeah.
So, and they usually have to do a 360, which walk around the property if it's a house.
Yeah.
I think a drone would be cool. Like send it up, but I think it's like manpower thing, and
for sure. Like I guess somebody in the back of the truck could potentially, once you get on site, deploy the drone, take a quick look around.
But then you have like one guy less because it's such a physical thing. Every guy has a job, especially if like the house is on fire. You want to get the water on the house immediately. Right?
Yeah, so, for sure.
Yeah, but I think we'll be okay for a bit. So
yeah.
But I think for like what we're doing, like YouTube, dude, if you're not using it, then my kid always makes fun of me. He's like, Dad, you're using ChatGPT again? Like you're writing your scripts. I'm like, I'm giving it all my thoughts, but it's organizing it in a concise manner for me,
Absolutely.
Or else I'd be like, man, I'd be all over the place.
Yeah, it's such a great tool to dial in everything that's going on in our brain and make sure it's a clear, concise version of what we're thinking. Because we know what we're talking about. Yeah. But sometimes it can be hard to verbalize that.
Dude, and I think we say too much stuff sometimes, like I actually give my script prompts to speak, and I got this from Hermosi, is to speak at a grade 6. I go grade 6 level.
Yeah.
Hermosi's a grade 5 level.
Yeah.
Like that's how dumbed down I want it. And then when I first started doing that, I had a video take off. And then I had one comment say, I like the way you speak. It's so concise and clear, or whatever he said. It basically was like, oh, yeah, because I simplified how I speak, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's incredible. There was actually a fire across the field last week, and there was 4 fire trucks that ended up coming.
Yeah. Was that here locally?
Yeah, literally like right across the view from upstairs over there. And,
and
it's just, I want to go back to just appreciating you guys and what you do, because it's you're not always putting your life on the line, but there's always some risk, and you're managing other people. And like, I'm sure, the homeowners were there, a barn lit on fire, and they're all stressed out. And I remember filming it and putting it into my story on Instagram. And I'm like, what if the homeowners see that? They don't need to see that again. They're already going through it, living through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah. I appreciate that, man. Thanks. I don't know. It happens a lot, man. Like, I think we're in a world now, like, everything gets filmed, right? It's like man, like you almost expect to like see yourself,
for sure,
on social media or like on the news, like if we're going to stuff like that, right? So,
but back to the content. I think AI is never going to completely take over. Yeah, like some friends and I were big movie fans, and we're talking about like, is AI going to officially take over the movie industry and the commercials and stuff? And we're talking about Coca-Cola,
dude. Oh, was it Coke that had like a commercial over Christmas, and then like they got like harsh, like criticized, and they pulled it, right? Or was that McDonald's? I can't remember.
It was Coca-Cola.
Okay, yeah.
So they always do a cool Christmas ad.
Yes.
Like I remember watching them since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I don't watch a lot of cable TV. I'm usually like Netflix or YouTube, right? So I saw the ad once.
Yeah.
And I was like, the proportions are off. I'm like, the fire truck driving down the street.
Yeah.
And the Coca-Cola truck was huge. And then in the next shot, it was even bigger. It was bigger than the houses. And I'm like, all the perspective is off. And then I found out they used AI. They're like, why spend $1 million on an ad if we can just use AI? They literally made it in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is awful.
Yeah. And it got pulled. It got some harsh criticism. I remember watching this like around December or something, right? Yeah. It's crazy. You know what's crazy about like the going back to the movies is like, what do you think about like a streaming? Like did the Warner Brothers deal ever get finalized with Netflix?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because like it was Warner Bros. Was going to buy it, and then somebody else came in.
No, Netflix was going to buy it.
Netflix was buying Warner Bros.
Yeah.
And then was it Paramount or somebody else that came in with a higher bid? But then there's like so many details in these contracts.
I can't remember.
We don't know the ins and outs.
Yeah. And then like they tried to get I can't remember what it was exactly, so I don't want to speak on it. But like, they didn't want the deal to happen because it would have been a monopoly in the whole movie industry, right? And like, even like, man, there's like, when's the last time you went to the movies, like the theater?
Too long. Yeah. And honestly, I love going to the theaters.
Me too.
It's just that like the Cineplex that is closest to us is pretty old and run down at this point. Silver City in Richmond.
Oh, that's the closest one to here?
Yeah, it's the closest one.
Crazy.
We used to have like a twin movie theater in Tawasin when I was like in my teen years.
Nothing in Ladner?
No.
Really?
No, we're small communities, man. We're very, very small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, you guys only have one theater out in White Rock.
There's one. Yeah, there used to be two. Yeah, there's one. Actually, you used to take my kids. It's cheap. It's actually like in the Surrey side, like Caprice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's cool. It's old school.
It is a cool old school small theater. I've seen a
Yeah.
couple movies there.
Yeah. I still take my kids like the Disney ones. I think we saw Moana. I can't remember, one of the Disney ones. We went recently.
Yeah.
But that's a crazy industry. One of my my writing partners, I played it. It's more like a project, like a recording project. But a buddy of mine, the singer Garfield Wilson, he's an actor. So yeah, we talk a lot about the movie industry, and like, it's a crazy industry. Like, what a shift over COVID, man. Like, from like the whole movie going to the theaters, and like now it's all streaming. It's
I think that industry is definitely hurting. Like, I know Cineplex has some options where you can do like a monthly membership.
Yeah.
Which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
But like my good friends Devin and Jay, they have a Landmark cinema near them.
Okay.
And like it's like a double chair where you can put up a wall on the side. So it's literally just you feel like you're in your own room kind of thing.
Yeah.
They recline, the seats go up at the front, they'll give you a blanket. So like, I think the movie experience itself just needs to get a little bit elevated and give people reason to get out of their house.
Yeah. It has to be an event. And like, I think the movies have to be an event too, right? Like, I don't know. It's also part of it, I think, is like, there's no more classics being made.
The last great movie I saw in theaters was Top Gun.
Yeah, dude, that was a great movie.
I am so glad I went to the theaters for that.
I kind of feel like they should have gone with the Armageddon ending.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we're spoiler alert.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, who hasn't seen Top Gun by now? I've watched it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it's so good though. It's so
good.
good. It's so good. You know who's good in that is John Hamm. He was so good. I feel like he could have been in the first one.
He was such a good asshole.
Yeah.
I love John Hamm. He's a great actor.
Yeah, they went with the happy ending with that one.
Yeah. No, Tom Cruise, what a career.
Yeah, dude, what a career. Speaking of guys getting old and still doing it, he's got some like vampire juice that he's taking now.
Definitely, he's drinking blood every night.
His face is looking like like he's done some stuff to it though, right?
Oh, for sure. I'm sure he's got a bunch of surgeries that never go public because he's got the money to keep everything private.
Yeah. Did you see that? There's a YouTube video of there's like basically a documentary on the Mission Impossible stunt where he basically rides his motorcycle off the side of a mountain, parachutes. There's a whole documentary on how cool that was. Like, I think he did it like 6 or 7 times that day, and just like
it's intense, and like
crazy.
He's jumping off helicopters
Crazy shit,
too.
man.
Yeah. Well, I really love to see the behind the scenes stuff, no matter like what movie it is. Did you watch Stranger Things?
No, I don't watch that.
Okay, yeah, we got into it during the pandemic and realized we were up to date on it, so we watched the newest season.
Which is the last season, right?
Yeah. Season 5 is the last season. Just finished up a couple weeks ago. We just finished watching it this weekend. But like, I'm getting some clips on YouTube or Instagram that are showing behind the scenes of the making of it.
Yeah,
and it's just so fascinating to see. Like, there's so much work and time and effort put into all these movies.
Yeah.
And so the discussion with our friends, like, is that ever going to go away where it's all AI? And I'm like, I don't think so, because no matter what, we still want that human connection. Like, I don't want to listen to an AI version of you talk about guitars and jam out or review equipment. Like, I want to see you.
Yeah, exactly.
Not technological advancement of you talk about it.
For sure, right? And I think that goes back to like exactly what we're talking about, like all our, the industries we're both in, like real estate and like firefighting or whatever it is, right? So let's your channel, I want to talk about your channel for a second. Your YouTube channel, like you did it and you got monetized, which again, like is like a big mountain to climb. I can't remember what the stats is like of getting to 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. Now you did it in 13 videos.
Yeah.
What was your secret?
Thumbnails
Thumbnails
and headlines
and titles.
Yeah. Thumbnails and titles 100%. And then just your current events. So it was a nice mixture of those 3 things.
What was the video that like took off for you?
Vancouver developers in serious trouble.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they are.
Yeah.
Things are bad.
And that was like current market, and then the thumbnail. Whose thumbnail did you?
I took inspiration from a bunch of other realtors. Ryan Dash, Oleg, I forget his last name. Another guy he's in Calgary, Mike. He's a part of our YouTube group as well.
Okay.
So just I've been taking in so much information, and not inputting it. So
Yeah.
by the time I started recording videos, I'm like, I know what I have to do to be appealing. And I'm a super visual guy. I always have been.
Yeah.
So like I made a couple and then I put them on my TV and I'm like, I'm not going to click on that. Why would anybody else?
Yeah.
So then just like kind of use that feedback and then recreated, finally came up with something that looked pretty good. I'm like, all right, it's time to publish. So yeah, honestly, like I feel very, very lucky.
Yeah, that's rare,
because all of my goals for YouTube were literally 2026 end of year, 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
Post 2 videos at least a week. So, 104 videos at least in 2026.
Yeah.
Get monetized and, try to get 3 clients from it.
Yeah.
And then, like December 4th, man, like it was just wild. The video was taken off 2,000 views in a few hours. And then I got out of that event and it was at like 11,000. I'm like, it's happening.
Do you have notifications?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You got to turn them off now.
No.
Yeah.
I have 0 notifications on my phone for anything.
Yeah.
Phone calls, that's it.
That's great.
So because like otherwise, like I can talk to 10 to 15 clients a day.
Yeah.
And I need to focus on tasks and take care of them and not get interrupted all the time, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, no notifications on my phone whatsoever. No Instagram, no YouTube, no nothing. But like I am on YouTube Studio.
Are you?
Way too much, man.
What's your sub count today?
I think it's 1,400-ish.
Nice, man.
Yeah, so it's cool. Like a lot of people said their channel slowed down over the Christmas break, which is pretty standard. Like I think a lot of people are spending time off their
all your
devices
arrows
with
are
family.
green, I bet. Hey,
everything's going up. Yeah, it's so cool to see. But yeah, trending videos, rip off and duplicate what others are doing.
Yeah.
But like I've been in that course for a year and a half. And I show up every week.
Yeah.
So even though I wasn't posting a lot of videos, I was learning from so many other people that have had a ton of success on there. And like, that's why when on one of the calls, I'm like, hey, Nolan, like I finally started posting, like things are going pretty well.
It's so funny, man, because I thought you had been posting all this time, man. And then when like, I think we were on the call and I think I sent you like a message inside of Zoom, like just like a private one. And I was like, dude, I love what you're doing, man. Cause I checked out your video.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, I just finally started posting. I was like, you have? I was like,
yeah, literally.
It's crazy.
Because somebody else was asking me about it last night. They're like, how many videos did it take you to like pop off?
That's like nothing.
It was like 13.
Nothing.
Yeah.
To get monetized. What were you at before?
Oh, is that like
300 subs maybe?
No, if we go back to September, I was probably 60 subs.
Dude, really?
Yeah.
That's insane, man.
Yeah.
That's insane growth.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I don't have a ton of followers on Instagram. I used to have a page that had like 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
But I got rid of that for some personal reasons. Then started a new account. So I've had that account for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And I'm only at like, I don't even know. I think it's 2,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah, it's a weird game, hey.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more unpredictable. Whereas in YouTube, like, man, like you could like look at what you did, man. You know, you just kind of see what's working. And you just kind of follow, not trends, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's more predictable, the growth on YouTube.
For sure it is.
Whereas Instagram, you can like post whatever and it's like, fuck, man. Like
you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you don't know, right?
Yeah. But Instagram's been a huge business tool for me. Like I've got a ton of business from Instagram over the years because people always know that I'm working on something.
Right.
I'm out showing properties all the time. So the followers that I have are like my tribe.
Yeah.
So when I started posting consistently on YouTube, I was sharing the links on my Instagram as well in case people wanted to cross over and
do
go
not
follow
do
me
that.
in there. I know, right? It's against the advice of all the professionals out there.
I think, like I used to do that as well. And I wanted to do that. But if you think about it, I can't remember where I got this from, but it's 2 completely different audiences, right?
It is.
Like, whereas YouTube is kind of like a highway and like Instagram is kind of like side streets. Like they're 2 completely different things, you know? And then when you do post your video onto Instagram, onto your story or whatever, it's from an outside source. And there's an analytic for that in YouTube Studio. And then so when you get that click from an outside source, it doesn't count it. And then because more likely than not, that person clicking on that video from Instagram only likes short form content, or they're there, they're in the bathroom. They just want like a 20-second reel.
Yeah.
So if they click on your video, which is an outside source, and then they click off on it, you have a shit average view duration. So they clicked off. So like you're giving the algorithm bad signal that your video's crap.
For sure. And then when you share a link on Instagram to YouTube, it's not a deep link.
Yeah.
So it takes them to YouTube where they're not even signed into the platform unless you pay for a third-party service.
Yeah.
Which I'm a part of, but you only get like 10 deep links a month. And I'm like,
oh, really?
This is stupid.
Yeah.
So I don't use that anymore.
Yeah.
But so a few people followed me on there, and then like people were just generally curious. I'm like, oh, filming another real estate video for my YouTube page.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even provide a link. I'd be like, go follow me on there if you want to see more about what's going on in the market. So I know I probably got like 100 followers off of Instagram to YouTube.
Yeah.
But then it's just being consistent, man. It was from the end of October. I think it was like October 18th. I did like 4 or 5 videos in a week because I was leading up to my surgery. I'm like, I don't know when I'm able to be on camera again.
Yeah.
And then like literally.
Well, you look great, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah. My girlfriend's jealous of my nose.
Nose looks great.
And I breathe.
Yeah.
So like it's literally a game changer. I can actually breathe now. I went out for my first run last week and it was what a treat.
Yeah.
But then, so like November.
So you just batch shot like 4 episodes or 4 videos?
Yeah. I batch shot some content and then posted them like kind of every 3 days, kind of on a bit of a schedule while I was working through the thumbnails and stuff.
Yeah.
And then continue to post a couple post surgery. But then like literally like 7 or 8 days after the surgery, the podcast was going and people were reaching out to me. So like, you want to film tomorrow? And I'm like, sure, let's do it. And I'm like, what do I have to lose? Like, I don't care what I looked like. Like it still hurts to smile even a little bit. So it's super funny. But I was very fortunate, just kept steady with the podcast, kept steady with the YouTube page. And then, early December, man, things just took off, blew up. And like, now it's like, no one's like, you need to keep going.
Yeah, dude.
So now there's like a whole different pressure.
There's
like,
a lot of pressure. Yeah.
The old pressure was like film, post. And then now it's like, keep posting and more and more and more.
What's your last 10 out of 10 video? Like, which is your worst video like now of the last? Yeah.
Probably one from about 10 days ago.
Okay.
But it's still at like 1,500 views.
Dude, I think over 1,000. Like, especially how many subs you have?
1,400.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's like an outlier still, right?
Yeah.
Anytime the views surpasses your sub count, like it's an outlier.
Yeah.
And that's your 10 out of 10 video. It's crazy.
Yeah. I think it's a 10. And then the video I posted yesterday, it got a couple hundred views very quickly. I had it scheduled just because I had a busy night. I wasn't able to post it.
Yeah. You don't schedule them ahead of time?
No, because Nolan said you're not supposed to either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's all I do. Like
Really?
I have a video scheduled for tomorrow. I only do once a week.
Yeah.
I do 6 a.m. Thursdays. I don't know why. I just picked on that day.
Yep.
No rhyme or reason. I don't think there is. Like in our group chat, there's always like when, especially the new people are like, when should we post? Like, I don't know.
I think it doesn't matter at all.
I don't think it matters, man.
Like, but one thing is just be consistent with that timing. So I had my last guest was Darcy Michael. He's a famous comedian.
Yeah.
And he said with the YouTube for the podcast, I should just be posting once or twice a week, the same day, the same time.
Yeah, for sure.
So as long as you're consistent with your same time every week, I think it's fine to probably schedule the post for that.
Yeah, dude. 6 a.m. Thursdays, man. Like 6 a.m. like PST, right? So like I've never. Yeah, I tried. My goal, like in 25, like last year, was to post one video every week, Thursdays. Like, and I didn't miss. Like,
nice.
Even like there was videos of me. I actually did really well. Like in October, I had like a sinus infection. Never been that sick in my life.
Yeah, those
and
are brutal.
I was so sick.
Yeah,
and I fucking was filming his video. And it's funny. My buddy Ian Blackwood, who I write music with, he texted me after he watched the video, like, dude, go to bed, man. You're sick. I look like shit. I sound like shit.
And you're just like, no, I have to get this out.
I'm like, I have to, man. But what's your goals for like YouTube or like in what's your goals for the year?
Oh man, I don't even know. I feel like so much has happened in the last 2 months that I haven't had time to really sit down and this was the busiest holidays of my life. It was all amazing, like spend time with a lot of family, friends. But from the 19th to literally New Year's Day, we had something to do every single day. Yeah. And then I still put together a couple of deals for clients in the meantime as well. Yeah. So there was no time to really sit back and reflect. And obviously my YouTube goals have just been blown out of the water. So dude. I gotta sit down a little bit and kind of think of what I want to do. Yeah. But like the end goal for me is to give back to the community. Like it's been 15 years in this industry and I've learned a lot. Yeah. So it's time for me to give back to people and like let them know, you know, in an 8 to 10 minute video, what's going on there. No BS,
Yep.
not a lot of opinion, but just hard facts.
In a video?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. I like that. Yeah.
And then, so, I mean, how many subs are you at now? You're like 6K?
No, I don't know. I have to check seven something, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I just cracked 7. I 7x'd my channel last year.
Wow.
So, yeah, like my goal was to hit 7K, and I hit 7 by the end of the year, like by 26, and I hit it on January 2nd. So I was like 2 days late. Hit 7K.
Whatever.
So, yeah, I had a great last quarter, man. I had multiple, like 5 videos or something take off, man, like over like 30K views or something. One video is at 115K. Like, it's so crazy.
Wow.
Man. That number is like crazy to me.
Isn't it wild?
So crazy, man.
Yeah.
So crazy. And then my content's a little different, but me and Nolan like had a chat at the beginning of October, September, something like that. And he's like, we kind of looked at my content. He's like, you should make shorts. I hated shorts. Like,
okay.
I gave up on reels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, you know, like they don't do anything for me, you know, whatever. So I was like, fuck it, I'll make them. So I just started making these silly shorts, and I have a playlist of them now, and I've went hard on it. It's basically, there's this pedal that I hate. It's called the Tube Screamer. It's deep baseball. And I just put it up against another pedal. Yeah. I'm not even in it. I'm literally playing a clip of this pedal. And then there's foot switches. And then, so I switch between like this pedal that I'm comparing it to another pedal, and I have so much gear. Like, so fortunate this year, man. My New Year's resolution last year was not to buy any gear, and I just got sent so much gear.
That's so cool.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I have all this gear, and so I'm just putting up this pedal that I hate against other pedals, and they just been taken off.
Sweet.
As shorts, man. Yeah. I had one that I posted like a couple weeks back. It's got 250K views, shorts, right?
Bro, still.
So, anyways, I can't remember where I was going with this, but yeah, like I'm at like 7K subs or something like that. And my goal for the year, dude, were you at a call last week with Gavin? It was a Tuesday call.
I wasn't on that call.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a crazy call. So we were doing goal settings, actually.
Yeah.
That's why I asked that. I was thinking about this on the drive here. And we're talking about like our goals, like, you know, like there's like those kind of goals, personal goals or whatever. And then for like YouTube, I wanted to 7X this year, which is basically 50K.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a crazy goal.
I mean, you just stay consistent.
I know.
Obviously, what you're doing is working, and then with the help of Nolan to tell you to do some shorts, that's obviously going to keep helping too. Yeah. So, and then I just have some big videos planned too, and like again, I'm super fortunate. I have brands like basically like reach out like every week and just like, hey man, like we have some gear that you want to try out on my content. Like I'm not reviewing, like I don't want like, you know, like this camera, like this setting, and you know, I don't want to do that kind of stuff because like I'm not very good at it. What I do is I tell stories about gear and and like try to relate it to my experience, and then like hopefully like relate to other people. Yeah. Man, like I don't know. Like an example is like a video I'm putting out tomorrow. I've had this product that I've had, like this pedal that I've had for years, but like a newer, like bigger, better sounding version of that pedal that just came out. But I'm still talking about this old one, and I'm just trying to relate to like whoever, you know. So it's funny. And then that brand reached out to me like a couple months ago, and so we might do something. Yeah, so that's so cool. Like I'm sure YouTube has introduced you to a whole new tribe, a whole new community of other people.
It's insane.
Like you're probably finding a lot of similar people to you out there that are like, I used to be in a band in high school. Yeah, I still love, you know, jamming out with my friends and buddies. I'm still writing a few songs here and there. Dude,
like the craziest thing that happened to me last year was, so I made a video in 2023, did nothing. It's like your typical evergreen video. I knew it was a good video. It's like one of my favorite videos. Like it was just like great storytelling, like, you know, and I try to kind of replicate it, but it's hard because it's like, you know, you have those good videos. I told such a good story. A guy named Ian Blackwood, shout out Ian, he saw that video, commented on that video about this piece of gear. And then I never checked messages. And then that video started taking off. I checked his message, and I was like, and he had like a blue check mark on his account and on his YouTube thing. It's like, oh, he's an artist. He's a singer, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even know where he was from. So I messaged him, like, hey dude, blah, blah, blah. We just kind of went back and forth, found him on IG. And I'm like, do you want to do a song together? Just randomly. This is from YouTube. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, I'm down. And then I was on vacation with my family in Arizona, and I was like, here's my number. you know, fucking let's do something. And he texted me right away. And it's funny, we start texting each other, and like turns out he's from Ontario.
Yeah.
And we're like the same age. We were kind of like in the same circle. He used to be signed to like a record deal back in the day. His sister plays in a huge band called Walk Off the Earth. And anyways, I sent him a demo from my phone. Like I didn't even have my computer in Arizona of a song that I had. And then he sent it back like literally within a day. And I'm so used to musicians. Musicians are notoriously flakes.
Okay.
You never hear from, you're like, hey, let's do something. Dude, this is countless times.
Yeah.
Like do something and you never hear back from him. Sends me a demo of him singing the song, singing on the song that I wrote. And then we made a whole EP together. And we released it last year. This is all from YouTube, dude.
Yeah, that's wild. You would have never had that.
Yeah, it's on Spotify. And
that's
it's
so cool.
Fucking rad. Like one of the best things I've ever wrote and released, man. So,
yeah.
And then we're doing something together in January. I got a huge video. Do you know who Ryan Trahan is? He's a big YouTuber. Anyways.
No, I don't.
I'll send you a link. He's got some cool videos. Anyways, so we're taking a page out of Ryan Trahan's book, and yeah, I'm shooting for the fences for like this video. It's a bigger video. It's been, man, like months in the making, but yeah, we have something cool planned for hopefully the end of January.
Yeah, so if you never took that leap of faith into filming your own content for YouTube, you wouldn't have this EP with another Canadian musician. Like that's a beautiful thing,
dude. And like, dude, why I love like that you're doing this podcast as like a passion project kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just so relate to what you're doing here to like what I just did with like Ian with like that EP. It's like,
yeah,
you know, fuck. We're just I'm just sending it, man. You know,
it fills the soul.
Yeah.
Like it's just, we need some artistic outlets in our life, and that could be painting a wall, creating content, whatever, you know. Playing a board game is even an outlet for some people.
For sure, man.
we just, whatever we're passionate about, you got to go and get after it, man.
Yeah, dude. 100%.
It's so cool. Like I remember, I don't know if it was in the summer or spring, but yeah, Nolan like dove deep into your account, and I'm like, we have a musician in this thing? I was like, what is this? But yeah, it's cool. Like the themes and the ideas and the structure can be applicable to anybody that's thinking about getting into YouTube. Yeah. But you got to be consistent.
That's the name of the game, man.
It's like everything. It's like the gym. Like you can't go to the gym once. Like I made a story the other day. I'm like, I hope my gym is flooded with new people in the new year. Mm-hmm. And I am cheering for every single one of those people to make it past those first 30 days.
Yeah, dude.
I think it's the hardest thing for any new business venture, health venture, anything. It's like
any venture. You
have a lot of motivation, inspiration to get started, but sooner or later that is gone, or it's just going to ebb and flow. Like, real estate is a super exciting business when you're bringing deals across for your clients. There's energy that's like, it's a high, man. Like I'm always chasing that high basically these days.
But there must be like times when it's like, shit, man. I need to sell a house or whatever, right?
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm so far into it now, and like, I'm pretty good with my finances where like, if I don't sell a house this year, I'm going to be okay. And that's a beautiful spot to be in. So I don't, and then that's a superpower too. Like people meet me and they know that that's my vibe. I'm never going to pressure anybody into making the biggest financial decision of their life. Right.
You don't need to sell a house or buy a house from me, like whatever. Right.
Yeah. So that's a cool spot to be in. Oh man, where was I going to go with that?
Yeah.
Oh, the brain. Come on, brain.
Anyways, so let's, while you think about that, like, so what are your other goals for like now your YouTube channel? Like you got to think about it obviously, or like even like your podcast.
The podcast goals are just stay consistent. So I'd like to do at least one episode a week for the entire year.
Yeah.
Honestly, I probably have like 12 other guests kind of lined up for the future, and then it's just a scheduling thing.
Yeah.
For business, probably 40 clients helped this year.
40 deals?
Yeah, I think 40 deals would be a good goal for this year.
Nice, man.
And then getting more clients off of YouTube. Like I've gotten a couple people that we've had great conversations with. They'll be selling or buying at some point in this year.
Yeah.
But it's like the business YouTube channel is definitely like, it's not all about the followers and the subscribers and the views. It's about making real connections with people and then turning them into clients.
Yeah.
And then like, it's a really cool thing because people get an opportunity to kind of see who I am before getting in touch with me.
Yeah.
So like I hopped on a Zoom call with somebody a few days ago, and they've watched all my videos. They follow me on Instagram now. They're like, I feel like I've known you for a decade.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
Isn't that the best compliment?
It is the best.
Dude, that's the best. When I get that from people I meet in real life when they've seen my YouTube channel or whatever, like my Instagram, it's like, that is the best compliment, man. That means you're being authentic.
Yeah. Being authentic. And then it's just like buying and selling real estate is stressful.
Yeah.
No matter what anybody says, there's so many ideas and thoughts and concerns going on in a buyer or seller's brain.
Yeah.
So for them to know exactly who they're going to hire before even meeting with them in person is very cool and very important. And if I took myself, I was in a different career industry and I'm looking for a realtor to help me buy or sell, like I do want to know a lot about that person.
Yeah.
Like I would be doing a ton of research on that person.
For sure.
I'd be on their Instagram. If they had a YouTube channel, I'm going to be on there trying to just get a sense of who they are and what their interests are, right? Like I'm a big dog guy. People know that. Like I had a Google ad all of last year. It was a picture of me and my dog. And the ad was, need a bigger backyard for your dog? Call me.
Yeah.
And so like I got 2 clients directly from that and like they're my vibe.
Yeah.
So like I got a call to a house in Tawasin. They have 3 rescue dogs. They're all huskies. I'm like, I'm in heaven too.
Yeah.
They know I'm a dog lover. They know I have a husky. They have huskies. They rescued theirs. I rescued mine. So like I just feel like there's infinite possibilities for more than just clients, but like great connections with other good people because of all this content that we're doing out there.
Yeah, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
You got any more like albums coming out? Like what's your other big goals?
So yeah, I think for me, man, releasing that EP with Ian was like amazing. And we become good friends. And dude, I've never even met him in person.
Wow.
So yeah. So it's like literally if you see he's like, I FaceTime with him the most last year, man. I swear. And he lives in Ontario. So anyway, so we have a song coming out accompanied with I don't want to speak too much on it because it's such a cool project. And again, I'm swinging for the fences on this video.
Yeah.
So I got a brand deal. Long story short, I got a brand deal. We got sent some instruments. We're making a song and a video to release. And it's like a documentary kind of thing. So hopefully we get it done. I was working on it today. Hopefully the song and the video is out end of January.
Nice.
So that's my goal with him. I literally texted him also like to say Happy New Year a couple of days ago. I'm like, what are the chances of us releasing a song every 2 months for the rest of the year?
Wow.
Yeah. And he's like, you're crazy, dude. So, so I'm trying to talk him into that. So we have one coming out in January. And I have a buddy, like my buddy Garfield, my actor buddy, he's coming over on Saturday, and we're going to try to write a song. We released an album last year.
Nice.
Which had been in the making for like 12, 13 years or at that point. But now I'm like, okay, let's go here, man.
Yeah.
So he's coming over on Saturday. We're going to try to write something. And then for my YouTube channel, man, I just keep doing what I'm doing. 1 video a week. And for like the kind of stuff that I do, man, like I'm like into a video for like 8 hours maybe.
Wow.
You know, like there's like sound design, there's like filming and editing. So I actually hired an editor, and I'm trying to offload 1 video a month to him. And then like and then I told myself that I'm going to do 3 videos, 3 high quality videos a month instead of like 1 a week. I don't know. It's been hard though. Cause like to change my brain into like giving myself a week off is crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
So
it's hard to take time off, especially when you have momentum and you have these other goals, right?
Yeah. And like this video that I'm working on that I'm hoping to release by the end of January, I'm like, I have to take a week off to like work on it. Cause it's so, there's so much involved in like the scripting and like the editing and all the clips. Like
for sure,
it's crazy. Like I'll show you like all the clips that I have on this video. It's like insane. Anyways.
It's very, very easy for me to make a YouTube video for real estate.
Yeah.
Like I can have a video scripted, filmed, and sent off to my editor within an hour.
Yeah. Crazy.
But like sound doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to show the difference between one pedal versus the next or one guitar versus the next. Like you must have to have a whole different process for making sure your audio is literally perfect.
Yeah. So like I record all the audio, me speaking through the camera. Like I just use a Rode mic or like, a DJI mic. And then the guitar playing, I have to like, it's like basically like all this audio is going into like that interface and it's recording through like a Logic Pro. So it's a whole different thing. So it's 2 completely things. And then in editing, you have to like sync them together.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a whole thing, man. It takes forever to do like a guitar video.
Maybe that's what Nolan knew. And he was like, I can't help this guy.
Maybe he knew. I don't know. But man, honestly, I just like is like thumbnails and titles, man.
Yeah,
like,
thumbnails and titles are everything.
If I can,
you
like,
need to be visually appealing.
The best advice I could give someone is like just see what's working out there and like any niche.
Yeah.
Do you watch real estate videos? I guess you have to, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm consuming all of Connor's content.
Yeah.
I'm watching Alex Dunbar videos, a couple other realtors in Vancouver.
Yeah.
I follow Steve Saretsky religiously as well.
Yeah.
And like he's no fluff in his videos. I don't think he talks off of any script.
Yeah.
He's so smart though too. So he started blogging about real estate like 15 years ago.
Oh, smart.
And so then at a certain point, I don't know, 10 years ago, he started turning those blogs into videos.
Yeah.
And that has helped his business grow. And like, him and Connor are probably two of the smartest guys I think that are around in the Lower Mainland for real estate knowledge and economic knowledge.
Yeah.
They really know what's going on kind of like a local, national, and global scale. Like they're taking all this different information and compiling it in a way like to speak to like a grade 6-year-old. Like it's very easy to take in their content.
Yeah.
Dude, so how do you manage it all? You're a dad, you're a husband,
you're
a firefighter,
it's
you're
hard,
a
man.
YouTuber.
I live by my phone now. Like I would just like do random things, but now like I just schedule everything, man.
Nice.
Like today, like obviously I scheduled this. I got up early, like I was telling you.
Yeah.
Went to the gym, got that out of the way. Yeah. And I just try to put blocks. I like to work in 2-hour blocks.
Nice.
You know, besides if I'm, obviously on shift and I'm not doing anything, but yeah, I do 2-hour blocks, I think.
Beautiful.
And it's just like deep dive. I work and then like it'll just fly. And then I'm like, okay, I should be present with my kids or drive them to gymnastics or whatever, right? So
yeah, I think time blocking is such a good thing to do. And like I haven't been the best at it because like when the work needs to be done in contract negotiations, it's what I'm going to focus on.
Yeah.
That's going to take over any other priority that I'm working on the side is going to go to the back. Yeah. And then that negotiation is going to come to the forefront. And I'm basically just focused on that.
Does your girlfriend does real estate as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys work together or no?
So she's been helping me on a lot of the back end systems and paperwork and some stuff admin wise. Yeah. And then she'll help out with showings here and there as well for me. But she had a pretty good year. Like last year was literally the worst year in real estate since 2008. Yeah. For total transactions. Yeah. So she did, I think she ended the year with 11 deals, which is really good. Yeah. I did, I think 34, 35 or something like that. Yeah. So things were very good and very busy. So she's been so helpful, man. Yeah. So helpful. So I'm grateful for her. But yeah, we don't time block a lot because it's your day can change very quickly. Yeah. Like I got an online lead and it's for like a younger female that's looking to buy her first condo. And I'm like, Courtney, this sounds like your ideal client. Yeah. Like, why don't you work with her? Yeah. So Courtney messaged her and like, she might be showing her a property later this afternoon. So like it's hard to time block. I know I should more. And like when I have done that, like yesterday with the mastermind call that we were on, it was 2 hours, so intense, so much energy. Yeah. And then like, I was like, I need to just chill for 15 minutes. Like I went upstairs, made a coffee and just stared out the window for 15 minutes, trying to just like bring everything back down and then kind of come up with a game plan of how the rest of my day is going to go. Yeah. But yeah, it all starts with the anchor, man. It all starts at waking up, making sure I'm taking care of my mental and my body and starting that at the gym. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. It's been incredible, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me again.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half, crazy. This is like Joe Rogan podcast.
Could go for hours, bro. It's wild how many similarities we have.
Yeah,
like we're like the same person.
I think so, man. You can trade jobs, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I tell my friends that I think I can, because I've been in a group for a while now. Yeah. I'm like, I think I can make a YouTube channel. It's all real estate.
You probably could. You probably learned so much. You could just go get your license and become a realtor too.
No, just be like a real estate nerd who just a fan, but like just has like insider information.
You 100% could. Yeah, absolutely. Like I could see that happening.
Probably not,
tell everybody where they should go follow you.
I'm just at on YouTube, AJ De Vera. And I have an Instagram page. I'm not as active on there, but yeah, YouTube's the way to go, man. It's where I live.
It is the best.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Appreciate you so much, man.
Appreciate you for having me.
Thank you.
Cool.
Peace.
Thanks.
Dude, we are the same person.
Dude.
Gym, sports, fucking all that. I love it.
Love it, man.